Hey everybody, it's Craig back to here, and in this video we're going to have a look at some images and some video from the FujiFilm X-T4. Now make sure you stick around to the end of this video and I'll let you know if the X-T4 is worth buying in 2021. Alright, let's get started. Alright, first up the video, I shot this using the Eterna color profile. So there's different color profiles you can use to shoot in camera. You can also use F-Log, which is a very flat color profile, very similar to Sony's S-Log3 or Panasonic's V-Log if you want to capture more dynamic range. But I thought that the Eterna profile looked great, just right out of camera. All I had to do was add a little saturation, a little contrast, and that's just what you see right here. Now also too, you can apply these color profiles to your still images as well, and we'll have a look at those. Now you can use these basically with your RAW or your JPEG. You can shoot RAW only, JPEG only, or RAW and JPEG. And even with the RAW images, you can apply these color profiles as a starting point for your edit. We'll look at how to do that at the end of this video, so stick around if you want to see how to apply that to your still images. But let's have a look at some of the design features of this camera before we get to how to edit. All right, let's go to that right now. So let's talk a little bit about the design of the camera. I think it's solidly built. I do like that it has a flip out screen, so if you're a vlogger or you do any YouTube videos, that's definitely a plus. All in all, I found this to be very solid. The weather sealing's good, it seems rugged, it was reliable, good battery life, great colors. The IBIS I found was pretty good on this. I think the IBIS is better on this than it is on the Sony a7S III. I was really impressed with the video quality. The colors coming out of this camera look great. You can shoot an F-Log with this, but really I used the Eterna for most of the video that I did. That's a picture profile, and I thought the colors looked really accurate, as well as the images too. You can shoot in RAW, but then you can also apply different looks. So I'll take you to the computer and I'll show you in Capture One how you can switch to some of the color profiles to get started when you do your retouching. All right, here we are inside Capture One, and I just want to show you something here. So I shot these images in RAW on the FujiFilm X-T4. Now, when you bring it into Capture One, it just applies a generic sort of curve. So if you look here on the left-hand side where it says Base Characteristics, ICC Profile, it says FujiFilm X-T4 Generic. I shot this in RAW. But if I click on the curve, you could see that all the different color profiles that you can apply in camera, say to a JPEG, you can also apply to a RAW image to start your edit. So let's say we shot it just in RAW. You can see as I go through, we've got our extra shadow, our high contrast, our standard, and as I go down, you can see how the image changes. So you can go in after the fact and say, hey, you know what, I wish I had shot this with, APS-C soft or classic chrome, or I wish I had shot this in Eterna. And you can use these color profiles to start your grade on your RAW image. So I think that's a really cool feature that you can access in Capture One. All right, so let's talk about some of the things I like about this camera. I like how solid this is. I like the size of the body and the size of the lenses. Some people may not like these dials on the top. It's kind of like an old school look, although some people may really like that. One thing that a lot of people do like about Fuji cameras are the colors that you get out of this camera, both for images and for video. And I'd have to agree, the colors coming out of this camera are incredibly accurate. As you saw in the video, I went and I shot some different colored huts there, and when I got home and I looked at it without any editing, doing the video and the images, the colors to me looked exactly like what I saw. So I was pretty impressed with that. A lot of people complain about the color science of certain cameras. I think that's a real strong point with Fuji is the colors. So if that's something that's important to you, then that's definitely something that you would like about this camera. Now, as far as this being a good hybrid camera, I think it is. I think it's better than some hybrid cameras out there. It takes very good quality stills, but also very good quality video. So if you're looking for a hybrid camera that does both, this could probably fit the bill. Now, as far as it being an APS-C sensor, I don't really see that as a downside. You could still get background blur with certain lenses with this camera. You get great color video, you get great images. I used to use a Panasonic GH5, which is micro four thirds. The video was great out of that, so this is a bigger sensor. So I wouldn't say, if you're on the fence, oh, do I want full frame or micro four thirds or APS-C in this case? I don't think that's a big issue. I think it's a pretty good camera. It's very reliable. It's got good battery life. and it takes rapid shots. I was capturing the ocean waves as they rolled in, and I was impressed with that. And it's got a lot of features. The menu is very extensive. There's a lot that you can do. You can shoot an F-Log with this, so it's more like, say, Sony's S-Log 3 or Panasonic's V-Log. So it's a log profile, and there's all kinds of different color profiles as far as video. If you just want to shoot video in camera and just get it out there, you've got some options for that look great right out of camera. All right, so would I recommend this camera in 2021? And I would definitely say yes. It's a great camera at this price point. It's a really good hybrid camera as far as if you want to take good quality stills, good quality video, then this fits the bill, especially at a very affordable price point. So definitely have a look at this. I'll put some links down below this video where you can find out more on the web, and also I'll put some of the key specs just to refresh your memory about this camera. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. If you're not already a subscriber, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and then also hit that bell notification so you'll get an email update when my next video goes live. All right, thanks for watching this video. Make sure you hit that like button too before you go, and if you have any comments or questions, I'd love to hear from you. If you can guess what camera I'm shooting this video on right now, also let me know in the comments below. All right, thanks again for watching this video. It's Craig back to here, and I'll see you in the next one.